All right, we're going to be drawing the isometric drawing of this third angle orthographic projection. I'm just going to label the length, breadth, and height on this thing. Over here, I've got the length. Over there, I've got the breadth. Okay, and over here, I've got the height written in quite nicely. Okay, they've given you a point A over here, which is situated somewhere over here, labeled as A. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from that point, and I'm going to draw a line coming out, and a line coming out from point A. Make sure that you use point A. It's very important because they are going to be using that to mark your drawing. You measure off the length over here. My front view must be over here, my left view must be over there, and my length is part of my front view. It is 106 millimeters. I measure off 106 millimeters. I mark that off over there, and I can draw a line going straight up so that I don't lose it. I'm going to measure off the breadth that says 88 millimeters. Use your pair of dividers to measure, not your ruler. 88 millimeters. It's much more accurate to measure with your dividers. Don't worry about nicking the page. It's quite acceptable to do that. The height of this object, take a line up over there, and you can measure off the height. It says that that's also 88 millimeters. In order to get that, just measure 88 over there, measure that off over there, and I can then draw in a line going like that, a line going across like that, a line going back from that point over there, and a line going back from this corner over here. Right, once I've got that fish tank in place, I can then start measuring off all these measurements that they've got over here. It says that I go 24 millimeters up. You can see that 24 millimeters, that's over there. I'm going to measure 24 millimeters going up. Pop that in over there, and I can draw a line, construction line, going back over there, and a construction line going back over there. You'll be able to see that this thing goes back that full length over there. Okay, full length over there. It's a straight line that goes all the way to the back of this thing. So I can actually physically draw in a dark line going all the way to the back over there. See that line that went straight across there? That's on my left view, going all the way back. And then it goes up 18 millimeters over there. So I'm going to measure off 18 millimeters. Measuring off 18 millimeters going up, and I'm going to draw another construction line going across there and going across over here. Right, let's have a look at this idea. You'll see that it goes 18 millimeters across from that back corner over there. So I'm going to measure off 18 millimeters again from that back corner over there, mark that off, and draw a line going straight up over there. Okay, you'll see that those two lines over there intersect with that line going up, and I can draw in a dark line going across there and a dark line going across there. Can you see those two dark lines on my front view hitting that over there? Right, once I've got that, it then goes up, straight up over here. There are no lines or anything, so it's basically, I can draw that straight up going over there, and I can draw a line going straight down over there. I'll be able to finish that off by drawing a line going across there and a line going across there, and I can draw a line straight down there. There is that T piece over there on my front view. I can also finish off by drawing that line in over there. This part on the left over here, it goes across over here, 70 millimeters it says, so I measure off 70 millimeters going back over there, measure off 70 millimeters going back over there, and I can draw a construction line going up over there, and I'm going to draw a line going back that 70 millimeters over there. Right. It then says I come across over here at the top. Let's just have a look. Okay, I'm going to come across over here, 18 millimeters over there. Measure off 18 millimeters. measure that off over there. Okay, I'm just going to make a little mark over there. And you can see that there is a little sloping thing going up over here. So let's have a look at that idea of that slope. It is going to go up 21 millimeters. Can you see that 21? See the top of that 21 links up with the top of that slope over there. So 21 millimeters up. I'm going to measure up 21 millimeters. Just going to draw a little construction line coming up over here. And I'm going to measure off 21 millimeters going up over there. It then goes across 24 millimeters. You can see that slope over there going across the 24 millimeters. So I'm going to measure off 24 millimeters. And I'm going to draw a line coming back over here. I'm going to measure off 24 millimeters going back on that line over there. There's my 24 millimeters. So 21 millimeters going up and 24 millimeters going back over there in order to get that slope. Right. You'll see that I need to have another line coming out of that corner over there. There's 2 lines going into that corner. I need that third line, and that third line is going to be done at exactly the same angle as that line that I just did. So I'm going to come over here, I'm going to keep that on that line, and I'm going to slide that across to that corner over there, and I'm going to draw a construction line coming up like that. Once I've got that in place, bring my T-square back into place, and I can draw a 30-degree line coming back over here, linking up with that corner over there, and I can then draw in that slope in dark over there. Once I've got that, you'll see that it goes out flat over here. So I've got a line coming out flat over there and flat over there. How far back does that little line go? 18 millimeters it says. So I measure off 18 millimeters. Measure off 18 millimeters and draw in that line 18 millimeters back. It then goes across at that corner. You see there's a corner over there, okay? And it's going to go across over there to meet up with that 18 millimeter line over there. Finish that little platform off. From there, it is going to go straight up. It says that it goes straight up. So I'm going to draw a line coming straight up. And from that corner, straight up again. That is going to link up with this line. You see this corner over here coming across. I can now draw that line in, and I can draw that line in over there. Slide that down over there. Slide that down over there. There is the isometric sloping story over there happening. I can finish this thing off. You can see it goes all the way to the back over there. So I've got a line going all the way to the back over there. And I need to figure out where this little slope over here is happening. It says that it's 35 millimeters from that corner. There is that corner over there. I'm going to measure back 35 millimeters there. 35 millimeters over there. Measure that back. And I can then draw in a line from that back corner to that mark that I made over there. Let's have a look. It looks as though it comes down at 45 degrees over there. If I take my 45-degree set square over here, you'll see that I've got that line going down at 45 degrees. Just check that it is 45. If it's not, I would have to get another measurement somewhere. Let's just have a look. Says that it goes up 29 millimeters from there, so maybe this is not a 45 degree. I must actually use that measurement just in case it's not a 45 degree. Right, so from there, I'm going to measure up 29 millimeters. That is over here. I must just draw this little construction line over here going out and measure up 29 millimeters from that line over there. That is that line over there. I must measure up 29 millimeters. That's that over there. Let's measure that off. 29 millimeters over there, and then I can draw in a line. I don't think it is that 45 degree, so that is quite important. Make sure that you use measurements rather than just guessing. Okay, from there, what am I going to do? Well, it says that I come out here 18 millimeters over there. I've already got that 18 millimeters over there, so I can draw in a line coming straight across over here to meet up over there. Once I've got that, should be able to draw a line coming across over here. Okay, this should be 18 millimeters from there to there, so I can draw that. Remember, that was 18 millimeters over here, so that's 18 millimeters there. If I draw a line coming straight down over there, I should have my 18 millimeters, and I can draw this line coming across over here, which can then link in with that corner over there. I can draw that in straight away, and I can draw a line going from that corner to that corner over there, getting my slope in, drop a line down over there, drop a line down over there. Okay, once I've got that, you'll see that I've got two lines going into that corner. I need a third line coming back from that corner, third line coming back over there, and a third line coming back from that corner. After I've got that, I can draw that line in, nice and dark over there, that line in, nice and dark over there, and I would then need a third line coming straight up over here, and you can see how that intersects with that line coming across there. That line over there is going to need to be drawn in. That line there is going to need to be drawn in as well. Right, there we go. That's basically everything except for doing that hexagon. My hexagon, what do I need to do? I need to draw an auxiliary view. They've given you a line length of 28 millimeters. Set your pair of compasses to 28 millimeters. Come in on your drawing over here, and you draw a circle with a radius of 28 millimeters. You can draw a center line coming across over here, and you can draw that center line coming down over here. From there, I can draw in a 60-degree line there, draw in a 60-degree line going up there, a 60-degree line going in over here, a 60-degree line going in over there. Once I've got that, pop that in. There's the top and the bottom. I want you to note where this hexagon is. It is right in the middle of this little platform over here. So what do I need to do? I need to draw a line going across, just a diagonal line going across over there, a diagonal line going across over here to make sure that I get the center. Once I've got that, I'm going to draw in some center lines. Long dash, short dash, long dash, short dash, long dash. And a center line going across like this. Long dash, short dash, long dash, short dash, long dash. Once I've got that, I can then take these measurements off my auxiliary view. Note the orientation of that hexagon. I'm going to take that from the center, that measurement over there, come in over here, mark that off over there, mark that off over there. I now have a point over there and over there. Let's call it A and B. I found A over there and B over there. I need to find C and D. How do I do that? Well, I need to take this measurement over here. It is not the same as this measurement from A to B. I come to the center, I shorten my pair of compasses to that. I come over here, I mark that off on my drawing. I'm going to call that point that I just marked P. There is point P that I measured from the center to P. I then draw a construction line over there. There's my construction line. And I can now take this measurement from P to D over there. That's meant to be a D. From P to D, you should see that that measurement from P to D is the same measurement as from P to C. Come over here to P, mark off that measurement from P to D and P to C. There is C, there is D. Once I've got that in place, come across over here, measure, just draw that line in. Okay. Same story over here. I must measure off that distance. Let's call that distance from the center to a point called Q. Let's call that Q over there. Go to the center, measure off distance Q. There is Q over there. Draw a construction line out from Q, and you're going to measure off these distances from Q to the end of that line over there. Measure that off there. Measure that off there. That gives you F and G, let's call it. Let's call that F over there and G over there. And I can draw in that line nice and dark over there. Right, once I've got that, I can then draw in these lines going from A to F, from A to C over here, from D to B, and from G to B over there. Right, the two lines over here, the line Q and line P, they are going to be exactly the same as your two-dimensional drawing. These lines over here are going to be very, very different because they are non-isometric lines. You will see that that hexagon makes a hole going through this thing. So I need to drop lines coming down over here from that corner and that corner. Once I've got that, I can then measure off the height of that, or the depth of this hole, okay, which is that 18 millimeters. I've got my 18 millimeters over there. I can come in over here, measure that off. I've got this point down at the bottom. I can see that I have a line coming across over here at the bottom. And I'm going to need another line which is going to go at the same angle as that line over there. I take my two set squares, I line those up on that line over there. I slide that down over here, and I'm able to draw in this line coming across over there. I've got this line over here, which I need to line the set square up and draw a parallel line coming this way across over here. And once I've done that, I can finish off my drawing by drawing those little lines coming straight down from there to there, from there to there, and that's the end of the drawing. Right, just count the corners. As you can see, I've made a mistake over here. 1, 2 lines going into that corner. I need a third line, which needs to come back over there. There we go. And that's everything done.